We all have come through that one moment where we felt embarrassing to say, I don't know. But do you know how did the people at the past responded with I don't know? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh. When we don't know something, it is best to say I don't know rather than adding up words like I guess, I think, especially on religious matters, because Islam is not made up of guesswork. It happens to be a fact that we end up making things worse by saying something which we aren't actually aware of. Okay, that's just a piece of warning. Let's get into how did the people at the past responded with I don't know. For this, we are going to look at the tafsir for just a single verse from the Quran. I'm also making a note that everything we find here today comes from Tafsir al-Qurtubi. When we look into Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 32, we find in tafsir that whoever does not possess knowledge about something, it is an obligation to say, Allah knows best and I do not know. Why does the tafsir say this? While you examine the Quranic verses, the verses from 30 to 32 gives a clear idea what happened exactly. It goes on like this. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, Indeed, I'll place upon the earth a successive authority. They said, Will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and sheds blood, while we exalt you with praise and declare your perfection? He, Allah said, Indeed, I know that which you do not know. And he taught Adam their names, all of them. Then he showed them to the angels and said, Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful. They said, Exalted are you, we have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who is the knowing, the wise. This is why the tafsir says, from this comes the obligation for someone who is asked for knowledge he does not possess to say, Allah knows best and I do not know, in imitation of the angels, prophets and virtuous scholars. The tafsir also includes even from past to support this point. Let's look into some of it. It is related by Ibn Hibban al-Busti rahmatullah alayhi in his Musnad from Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu that a man asked Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, what place is worst? He sallallahu alayhi wasallam replied, I do not know until I ask Jibril alayhi salam. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked Jibril alayhi salam, who replied, I do not know until I ask Mikail alayhi salam. He, Mikail alayhi salam, said, the best of places are the masjids and the worst of places are the markets. In another event, Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu said to a grandmother, Come back later so that I can consult the people. Meaning the people who knows the answer for that question asked by grandmother. From these events, we can understand that people never felt embarrassed to say, I don't know. Right from the angels on the heavens to the people who were on this earth, everyone responded with, I don't know when they actually didn't know something. We can also derive a proper etiquette from here to say, I don't know. When you don't know something, we can ask who knows it. For example, we can say, I don't know, but let me research or check with a scholar. Let us look into another two events from the past. Al-Haytham ibn Jamil rahmatullah alayhi said, I saw Malik ibn Anas rahmatullah alayhi asked about 48 questions and say, I don't know about 32 of them. Do you know who is this Malik ibn Anas rahmatullah alayhi? Yes, he is Imam Malik of Maliki Madhab. In another incident, Waqi' related from Abu Mash'ar that Muhammad ibn Ka'ab al-Qurumi said, a man asked Ali radiyallahu anhu about something and he spoke about it. The man said, it's not like that Amir al-Mu'mineen, it's like this. Ali radiyallahu anhu said, you are correct and I erred. Above everyone with knowledge is a knower. Subhanallah. Glory be to Allah. Look at the wise words from the Caliph of Islam. These events make us understand that being an authority and saying I don't know or admitting to the mistake that we made is the best possible thing we could do, rather than ignoring to accept our lack of knowledge. Okay, this is not only about the people in authority, it includes every single one of us. We should be reminded that not everyone can possess knowledge about everything. We need someone to guide us to make us knowledgeable. Look at the example, marvelous example, exhibited by Ali radiyallahu anhu. It shows how humble he was. This all constitutes to the importance of saying, I don't know when you don't know something. This attitude of saying, I don't know is also the secret to be learning more. To conclude, it is good to say, I don't know, but when you don't attempt to make it I know, that makes it bad. May Allah make it easy upon all of us. How would you feel to say, I don't know next time? Drop your answers on the comment section below. See you all next time. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh.